मॉलिक्यूलर फिजिक्स, क्या मॉलिक्यूलर फिजिक्स? सिलेबस पढ़ के बताओ क्या बचा हुआ है। व्हाट इज द कंटेंट ऑफ मॉलिक्यूलर फिजिक्स? रीड द सिलेबस। आपके पास भी होगा, है कि नहीं? पढ़ो, अरे पढ़ो भैया।
फ्रैंक कोंडन प्रिंसिपल एंड
अरे,
एप्लीकेशंस।
यहीं से शुरू है।
हाँ, जीवन इफेक्ट के बाद यही लिखा हुआ है।
जीवन इफेक्ट के बाद सीधे फ्रैंक कोंडन प्रिंसिपल ही लिखा हुआ है। अच्छा चलो, फ्रैंक कोंडन प्रिंसिपल ही सही, चलो आगे बढ़ो।
एलिमेंट्री थ्योरी ऑफ रोटेशनल
एलिमेंट्री थ्योरी ऑफ रोटेशनल वाइब्रेशन
एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक स्पेक्ट्रा ऑफ डायटोमिक मॉलिक्यूल।
करेक्ट।
Raman effect and molecular structure. Laser Raman spectroscopy. Importance of neutral hydrogen atom. Molecular hydrogen and molecular hydrogen ion in astronomy. Fluorescence and phosphorescence. Elementary theory and application of NMR and EPR.
बस खत्म। खत्म ना, उसके बाद क्या बचा?
वो तो
कुछ नहीं। Only topic was elementary idea about rotational, vibrational, rotational and electronic spectra of diatomic molecules and Frank Condon principle. Correct, I have done. In today's class, I am going to focus on Raman spectra, and you take a sample, any sample of transparent material, may be solid, liquid or gaseous form, any form. A transparent sample, when it is illuminated or irradiated by suitable frequency excitation mechanism, light, whenever radiation, electromagnetic radiation is made to fall on a transparent sample, transparent, it could be solid, liquid or gas. What is falling? Electromagnetic radiation is falling on anything. What happens? Electromagnetic radiation means a stream of photons interacts with the specimen, that means molecule. Interaction occurs. Interaction means collision. Classically, whatever I call collision, quantum mechanically I call interaction. Interaction occurs. Interaction is what kinds? Only two kinds: elastic is scattering or inelastic scattering. Elastic scattering is called Rayleigh scattering. So whenever a electromagnetic radiation is falling on any sample, what type? Transparent sample of solid, liquid or gaseous state, and scattered light is analyzed. What? Scattered radiation is analyzed. It is observed that scattered radiation is either of same frequency as the exciting radiation. Same frequency radiation is called Rayleigh scattering. What is that called? Rayleigh scattering. Rayleigh is not my subject matter here. My subject matter is Raman. Good. So what was happening? Whenever electromagnetic radiation, quantum mechanically if I want to say, then the stream of photons are interacting with the molecule. And interaction can be, if I want to explain, then interaction will be either elastic or inelastic. Result was scattered radiation was observed to be of either same frequency or reduced frequency or increased frequency. All the three things can happen. Same frequency radiation is called Rayleigh scattering and line is called Rayleigh line. And lower frequency as well as higher frequency, both the things are observed. Lower frequency than the exciting radiation, higher frequency than the exciting radiation, both of them can occur. Higher frequency as well as lower frequency. Observation of higher frequency radiation as well as lower frequency radiation is called Raman spectra or Raman effect? Both. Higher frequency radiation is called anti-Stokes lines. Lower frequency radiation is called Stokes lines. Correct? So whenever any sample of transparent material, maybe of any one of the phase, solid, liquid or gas, is illuminated or irradiated by exciting radiation, exciting electromagnetic radiation, then the scattered radiation comprising of lower frequency as well as higher frequency. This is called Raman effect or Raman spectra. This frequency shift, higher frequency. So whatever is nu I, frequency of the exciting radiation, nu I, if I say nu I or omega I say nu I or omega I. What is this? Frequency or wave number of the exciting radiation. Starting point. Frequency or wave number of exciting radiation. Understood? It is EM wave. Omega I. Observed one is what? Omega I minus something, omega I plus something. This whatever is minus or plus, it is same. This is called Raman shift. What is that called? Raman shift. Good. So omega I minus delta omega, I am calling it delta omega. Omega Raman भी कह सकता हूँ, delta भी कह सकता हूँ. और omega I plus delta omega, or nu I minus delta nu I plus delta nu, both the things are same. This is called what? What is the name? Stokes line or lines. This is anti-Stokes lines. If I would have called omega I, then what I would have called? Rayleigh. Same frequency radiation. They are the scattered radiation. Scattered, and typically scattered perpendicular to the direction of incidence. Good. So whenever electromagnetic radiation was incident on any transparent molecule or transparent specimen, maybe in any one of the states, solid, liquid or gas, scattered radiation observed to be of lower frequency and higher frequency. This observation is Raman. Higher as well as lower. At ordinary temperatures, higher frequency radiation is weak, very weak radiation, weak in intensity is poor, very poor. Higher frequency radiation is of weak intensity at ordinary temperatures. But if I increase the temperature, higher frequency radiation's intensity will increase. And at the ordinary temperatures, room temperature, lower frequency radiation, which is called Stokes lines, is of high intensity, is good intensity. Good. Whose intensity is good? Lower frequency radiation is of higher intensity. Higher frequency radiation is of lower intensity at ordinary temperatures. But if the temperature is increased, intensity of anti-Stokes lines, higher frequency radiation will also increase. And otherwise, vice versa, other one will decrease. This is Raman effect. What is Raman effect? Correct? Correct? Quantum mechanical explanation is very straightforward. Quantum mechanical explanation is very straightforward. It is a case of interaction of electromagnetic radiation with the molecule. It is a molecular spectra. Interaction of electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic radiation means quantum mechanically stream of photons. What is the energy of stream of photons? H nu or Hc omega I. Hc omega I. Correct? Interacts with the molecule. Molecule may be either in the ground state or maybe in the excited state. What kind of interactions? Elastic interaction, kinetic energy will not undergo a change. It is Rayleigh scattering. Elastic scattering results into Rayleigh scattering. Inelastic collision. Inelastic scattering is the region of Raman. Finished? Inelastic scattering. And inelastic scattering, what happens? Kinetic energy is not, but total energy is always conserved. Total relativistic energy will always be conserved. So I am just going to explain why does Raman effect is caused. Correct? Raman effect means observation of Stokes and anti-Stokes lines. Correct? Try to appreciate. This delta omega, which is if I would have taken Stokes lines, then delta omega would have been frequency of Stokes lines minus exciting radiation. Delta omega क्या होगा? Stokes lines. This exciting radiation minus frequency of Stokes lines. It is a characteristic of a molecule. What is characteristic of a molecule? Delta omega, Raman shift. Delta omega is called Raman shift. Raman shift is the characteristic of the molecule. This is characteristic of the molecule. Raman shift, which I am calling by delta omega, is the characteristic of the molecule. It lies in far and near infrared. Raman shift, Stokes and anti-Stokes lines. Observation of Stokes and anti-Stokes lines is Raman spectrum. But Raman shift lies in near and far infrared region. That means what is the wave number? Near and far infrared region. Near and far infrared region. Infrared, already I have explained what is infrared. 1000 to 10,000 was infrared. Near infrared, what is 1000 to 3000. 1000 to 3000, 4000 centimeter inverse. It is near infrared, 1 to 3000. Near and far infrared regions, it is the characteristic of molecules. What is characteristic? Raman shift. So you have to calculate Raman shift. Any one of the lines I can give you. Typical numerical problem is very simple. Source of radiation. क्या था source of radiation? Electromagnetic. From where I will draw the source? Incandescent conventional. Try to appreciate. Raman effect was discovered in 1928. It finds commercial application only after 1960. That means after invention of lasers. Before laser, it didn't have any commercial or industrial application. There were many drawbacks. What were the drawbacks? We will find out. So conventional source of radiation. What was the conventional source of radiation? Light. Incandescent lamp, mercury lamp. That was the source of radiation. Exciting line, omega I. Something is known to you. But right now, what is this? If conventional source of light, which is mercury lamp or incandescent lamp, is replaced by laser light, it is called laser Raman spectroscopy. That light, radiation is coming from laser light. It has got many applications due to all the good things of lasers. Whatever the good things are, there are 4 or 5 characteristics of lasers. All of them are advantages of using laser light. Because the main thing was that Raman effect is observation of Stokes, lower frequency, as well as higher frequency. Because lower frequency radiation is Compton effect also. Compton effect is always only lower frequency radiation. Whenever the radiation, X-ray or gamma ray is falling on any sample and scattered light is analyzed, scattered light is always of lower frequency. This is Raman. This is your Compton. So difference between Compton and Raman, because specimen can interact with the atom also. Light can interact with the atom also and can be lower frequency. If it is lower frequency radiation, I will be confused whether it is due to Compton or due to Raman. So Raman means observation of higher frequency radiation also. Until unless I observe higher frequency radiation, I cannot say it is Raman. And higher frequency radiation is always of very weak, low intensity. So if somehow it is masked, then it is difficult to observe the Raman effect. So when the incandescent lamp was used, incandescent lamp or mercury arc means extended source of light. Light is extended source of light. Some part of the light can join the spectrometer directly, masking the weak Raman lines. If weak Raman lines are masked, it is difficult to identify the Raman, or you have to filter out those frequencies of the exciting radiation. That is why it was difficult to observe Raman effect without lasers. There were many other drawbacks also. If the source was extended, long source, large quantity of sample is required. Large quantity of sample will be required to draw the Raman spectra. Unnecessarily precious quantity of material is lost if it is rare earth. It is difficult. समझ में आया भाई साहब? अगर रेयर अर्थ है तो रेयर है ऑलरेडी, क्वालिटी इज वेरी लेस एंड यू रिक्वायर ह्यूज क्वालिटी ऑफ स्पेसिमेन so that light can interact with all parts of the specimen, because source is your extended source, cannot be focused over very narrow region. So there are all many drawbacks. Analysis of colored salt solutions were difficult. Good. Conventional source of light was extended source of light. Whatever the names I have given, they are the examples of all those examples for 40 years were extended sources of light. They were masking the weak Raman lines. They were causing the fluorescent spectra. They were requiring filtering circuits to filter them out. Precious quantity of material was required. Analysis of colored salt solution. If the solution was colored, then strong absorption can take place at those frequencies. So analysis of colored salt solution by Raman spectra was also difficult if we were using conventional source of light, source of radiation, which is extended sources. Correct? So we replace the extended source from the laser light. Then only commercial or industrial application of Raman effect can be done. Raman effect, Raman spectra, observation of higher frequency and lower frequency, delta omega is the characteristic which lies in the infrared region. Infrared region means what? What is how the energy levels? Infrared region means energy level will be changed due to what region? Vibrational spectra. So molecules energy levels are separated by, if it is the spectra is coming into the, if the spectra is coming into the infrared region, that means the energy levels by which the radiation is interacting is those energy levels are vibrational energy levels of the molecule. So molecules, what energy levels I am going to draw of the molecules? Molecule may be in ground state, molecule in the excited state. Mechanism of Raman effect is inelastic collision. It is not absorption. Incident light is not absorbed as was the case in case of whatever the spectra we did into the up to yesterday's class. कल तक जो भी किया था वहाँ पर क्या हो रहा था? हो क्या रहा था? Molecule due to permanent electric dipole moment in rotation, vibration, rotation spectra other than electronic. They were possessing permanent electric dipole moment. Due to that, whenever the radiation was electromagnetic radiation, maybe microwave or maybe infrared was falling, incident light was absorbed. Incident radiation was absorbed. Absorbing that radiation, molecule was raised to the higher levels. Absorbing that radiation, that is why it was absorption spectra. And definitely molecule torque was applied, so rotated, force was applied, so it was vibrating, so on and so forth. But what was mechanism? What was happening? That radiation was absorbed and molecule was raised to the excited rotational level or excited vibrational level. Incident radiation was absorbed. And why rotational level was changing? Because molecule was rotating. Rotating means molecule having permanent electric dipole moment interacting with the electric field, torque was acting. Here absorption does not take place. That is why it is different from rotation and vibration rotation. This is not an absorption. It is not at all the case of absorption. What is the case? Inelastic scattering. It is the case of collision between the photon and a molecule. If elastic collision, it is Rayleigh. Inelastic collision, Raman. Easily we can explain. समझ में आ गया भाई साहब? इंटेंसिटी भी एक्सप्लेन हो जाएगी, सब कुछ एक्सप्लेन हो गया. इट इज क्वांटम मैकेनिकल एनालिसिस ऑफ रमन स्पेक्ट्रम. What is laser Raman spectroscopy? That also I have explained. What is laser Raman spectroscopy? Replace the conventional source of excitation. Conventional source. What is conventional source? Extended source. What is the example of extended source? Mercury arc or incandescent lamp. खत्म, पूरी किताब खत्म हो गई. Correct. Extended source of light. Due to extended source, what are the drawbacks? First of all, I will require the huge sample. Large quantity of sample will be required. If large quantity of sample is required and sample is rare earth, precious matter, then unnecessarily huge quantity of specimen is lost. First. Second point, if some part of the exciting radiation directly joins the analyzer, that is a spectrometer tube, then some part of the incident radiation directly joins the spectrometer because source is extended and it can join the spectrometer directly. What it will do? It will mask the weak Raman lines. Lower intensity lines will be masked. If they are masked, I am only observing lower frequency radiation. It will be difficult for me to say whether it is Raman or it is something else. Correct? Then, if that is masked, then I have to filter out the exciting frequencies out of that. And then I have to see whether there are the higher frequency radiation or not. So I have to require filtering circuit to observe the Raman spectra in case of extended. So that is another second drawback. Third drawback is that exciting radiation may be one of the absorption frequencies of the molecule. Exciting radiation may belong to, because molecule may have many absorption frequencies. रोटेशन में भी कितनी सारी हैं? बहुत सारी हैं. वाइब्रेशन में भी है बहुत सारी. इफ दे बिलोंग टू द absorption frequencies of the molecule, incident radiation may be absorbed, and if it is absorbed, molecule is raised to the excited level, it can come down to ground state by emitting any other radiation, that is called fluorescence. Fluorescent spectra may be caused. If the source is, if the exciting radiation is one of the absorption frequencies of the molecule, then the fluorescent spectra may also be caused. So you have to filter out the fluorescence also. Third drawback. Fourth major drawback was analysis of colored salt solutions was not possible, because colored salt solution which is having some color, that means color means they are absorbing that light strongly. So analysis of those salt solutions will also not be possible. So four different drawbacks, due to which it didn't find commercial or industrial application in molecular structure determination. And definitely because permanent electric dipole moment, it is the case of what? Inelastic scattering. So you do not require permanent electric dipole moment. So molecules which do not give rotational spectra or vibration rotation spectra or vibration spectra, they can also be giving Raman. It doesn't require permanent electric dipole moment, because it is the case of inelastic scattering. Doesn't require that thing. So if we replace the conventional source by the laser source of light, laser can be focused over very narrow sample. Laser is highly intense, can be focused over narrow sample. You do not require large quantity of. किताब में लिखा हुआ ना मिलेगा जो मैंने बता दिया. मैंने 5 पॉइंट बता दिए. 5 ड्रॉबैक्स एग्जाम में बार बार पूछता है. वाई लेसर हैज रिवोल्यूशनाइज्ड द फील्ड ऑफ Raman spectra. Why Raman spectra has become a great tool of structure, molecular structure determination. Raman effect. So by the help of Raman effect, laser light is there. Laser light is instead of conventional source, we are using the laser source of light. Therefore, it can be focused over the fine specimen. Second is, it is high intensity beam. So high intensity means there is no question that your weak lines will be some part of the radiation directly join the spectrometer tube. Question does not arise. So this does not question of masking or causing of the fluorescent spectra. Fluorescent is also not caused. That is also not caused because high intensity beam. can be focused over the narrow specimen. Then laser is available over wide frequency ranges, which may not be. We will choose in case of analysis of colored solutions, we will choose those lasers which do not belong to the absorption frequencies of the molecule, because laser is available over wide frequency ranges. Typically argon laser is used for this purpose. So that is how it is used. So I have said they are the advantages of all the lasers. Laser light being highly intense, can be focused, polarized, all of them are the advantages for using the laser light in case of molecular structure determination. All the informations we can have of the molecule, whatever we may not get by rotation or vibration rotation spectra. Good. And the molecule which do not give rotation vibration spectra, they can also give the Raman spectra. Correct? Finished. देखिए भाई साहब, this is ground level, this is excited level. At Dorney temperature, where is the maximum population? Ground state. This radiation comes Sc omega I. Yeah, Sc omega I from laser light or conventional light, whatever. Radiation is coming is Sc omega I, where it is interacting with molecule in the ground state. Correct? Total energy is always conserved. Yeah. Sc omega I plus molecule in the ground state. What happens? Molecule is in the ground state. Molecule is in the ground state. It takes away energy from the photon, because inelastic scattering is there, energy exchange can take place. Energy exchange can take place. And how much energy molecule can take? Only delta I, this much gap. Next lowest energy. It can take this much energy, and its molecule will go to excited level, E dash. Energy exchange is taking place, E dash. And photon is scattered with the reduced, because it is coming, Sc omega I is coming. Only thing is that omega I must be more than delta I. That is what is suitable frequency radiation. If it is less than delta I, that cannot take place. Elastic scattering is taking place. Inelastic scattering is taking place. Energy exchange is taking place. Molecule is E double dash. Now where does the molecule go? E dash. Energy exchange has occurred, and photon is scattered. Scattered with omega S. This is the origin of Stokes lines. Stokes lines, and they are vibrational levels. It is V double dash, it is V dash. It is V double dash, it is V dash. What will be the energy level? V double dash plus half. ये होगा, this is half, this is 3/2. It is half h nu. It is 3/2 h nu. That is what? That is how they are the energy levels. Stokes lines. Try to appreciate omega s आ गया यहाँ से. What is omega s? Sc omega s. रहने दीजिए इसको. It is Sc omega I. Sc omega I plus E double dash minus E double dash. Who is bigger? E dash. I can always write. देखे भैया कैसे लिखा? Sc omega s. What is omega s? हाँ, it is the wave number of scattered radiation or frequency of scattered radiation. h nu लिख देता तो फ्रीक्वेंसी लिख देता. बोथ द थिंग्स आर सेम. लैम्डा में नहीं है, लेकिन लैम्डा लिखोगे तो Sc बाय लैम्डा लिखोगे. Sc omega is Sc omega I. देखिए what is why the omega s? Omega s turns out to be omega I minus E dash minus E double dash by Sc. E dash minus E double dash by SC is the characteristic frequency of the molecule, because two levels is a characteristic for a particular molecule. For what energy levels a separation is there, separation is characteristic. This I call Raman shift. चाहे इसको ओमेगा रमन लिख दो, चाहे डेल्टा ओमेगा लिख दो, कुछ भी लिख दो. E dash minus E double dash is वाइब्रेशनल फ्रीक्वेंसी. लिख दिया. इसी को मैंने कह दिया रमन कह दिया. चाहे ओमेगा रमन कह दो इसको, चाहे ओमेगा डेल्टा ओमेगा कह दो. व्हाट इज डेल्टा ओमेगा? व्हाट आई एम डिफाइनिंग एज डेल्टा ओमेगा? E dash minus E double dash by SC is what? Delta omega is what is Raman shift. Good. कहाँ पर है ये? E dash minus E double dash. What are the levels? Vibrational levels. Where are they separated? 10 raised to power minus 3 eV infrared. So Raman shift is in infrared region. Good. Omega S wave number of scattered नहीं, Stokes line. This is called lower frequency radiation. That is why I have written definitely scattered is very general. It is Stokes lines. So how does the Stokes lines originate? What is one line definition? What is the mechanism of origin of Stokes lines? Stokes lines is Raman shift. Stokes and anti-Stokes lines, observation of Stokes and anti-Stokes lines is Raman. Both, not one, both. Why does Stokes line originate? Inelastic, एक लाइन का वर्ड का आंसर है. Inelastic scattering between exciting radiation and the molecule in the ground state. Molecule in the ground state. और E dash minus E double dash क्या है? ये वाइब्रेशनल फ्रीक्वेंसी है. क्या है ये? वाइब्रेशनल. पूरा फार्मूला लिख दूं, V प्लस हाफ एच न्यू. इसको लिख दूं V प्लस 3/2, उसको लिखा V प्लस हाफ, तो क्या हो गया? सिंपल न्यू. और कुछ अंतर नहीं है. ओमेगा एस वेव नंबर लिखा, इसी को न्यू एस लिख दूं, इज न्यू आई माइनस डेल्टा न्यू. न्यू आई माइनस डेल्टा न्यू. न्यू एस इज न्यू आई माइनस डेल्टा न्यू. दिस इज द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ द मॉलिक्यूल. एंटी स्टोक्स लाइन्स इज ओमेगा आई प्लस डेल्टा ओमेगा. गुड. सो अगर हमें देखो ये ओमेगा स्टोक्स दिया हुआ है, ओमेगा स्टोक्स दिया हुआ है, लोअर फ्रीक्वेंसी रेडिएशन इज गिवन टू यू. लोअर फ्रीक्वेंसी रेडिएशन इज स्टोक्स. डेल्टा ओमेगा आई विल फाइंड आउट. हाउ आई विल फाइंड आउट? ओमेगा आई माइनस ओमेगा एस. डेल्टा ओमेगा कैसे फाइंड आउट करूंगा? ओमेगा आई माइनस ओमेगा एस डेल्टा. आई आस्क वेयर द अदर कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग अदर लाइन विल लाई. Corresponding other line means anti-Stokes lines. That will be omega I plus delta omega. Delta omega निकाल दिया, omega I plus delta omega you can write. If it is given in wavelength, you have to convert that into also into the wavelength. Correct? So I can write down the wave numbers of Stokes and anti-Stokes. Any one of the line is given, other lines can be predicted. At the ordinary temperature, who is more intense? This is most intense. Why it is most intense? Why it is most intense?
More number of molecules.
Correct. More number of molecules at the ordinary temperature. Maximum population is there in the ground state. Because there is a maximum population in the ground state, maximum number of photons will interact. Whatever is the intensity, all photons can interact. And by interaction, same photon, try to appreciate, same photon is scattered, no new photon. Fluorescent, phosphorescence, luminescence, whenever I am going to discuss, there also incident radiation is absorbed. Incident photon is, here no absorption. Incident photon is absorbed, new photon is emitted. That may be of the lower frequency, that is fluorescence and phosphorescence. Here, same photon is scattered, same, whatever is coming, omega I. Same photon is scattered with the reduced energy. It had more energy. Molecule has taken energy. Molecule has gone to the higher level. As a consequence, molecule has drawn energy delta E from this. It goes to the level E dash, and same photon is scattered by reduced energy. That is what? Reduced energy, reduced frequency. There is a great population here. At the ordinary temperature, intensity is more. But if I increase the temperature, what will happen? They will go to here. Here the number of particles will reduce, intensity of Stokes line will decrease. and anti-Stokes line will increase. Correct? So anti-Stokes lines will be created. Stokes lines is clear? Origin of Stokes lines is clear. This is quantum mechanical analysis of Stokes lines. Good. And energy level changed are vibration levels. And when the vibration levels are changed, every vibration level is having some or the other rotation level. If I go for the fine structure of Raman effect, there will be rotational level changes. क्योंकि E dash क्या है? ये जो E dash लिखा है मैंने, ये जो मैंने E dash और E double dash लिखा है, vibrational level है. क्या है? V double dash. And within this V double dash, there will be many rotational levels. And whatever I am calling it E dash, there will be many rotational levels. When I am going from here to here, it is going. Molecule is going from here to here. That means it can go from here to here, here to here, here to here. Anywhere it can go. Good. Inelastic scattering. Laser is interacting with the molecule in the ground state, ground vibrational state. But ground vibrational state may also have many rotational states. There will be fine structure. There will be fine structure. Good. So selection rule could be delta V is plus minus 1. And for rotation level change, selection rule here is delta J is 0 plus minus 2. 0 means Rayleigh, plus minus 2 means Raman. Not plus minus 1. In case of absorption spectra, all the thing whatever I have done earlier, I am crossing into what? Absorption spectra. Whether it is rotation or it is vibration or vibration rotation, what were they? Absorption. Absorption spectra was different case. Here it is inelastic scattering. So here selection rule is not delta J is plus minus 1. Selection rule is delta J is 0 plus minus 2. 0 for Rayleigh, plus minus 2 for Raman fine structure, and delta V is plus minus 1. ये दो फिर से explain कर देता हूँ. Selection rule delta V is plus minus 1, delta J is 0 plus minus 2. That is the complete quantum mechanical analysis. Vibration levels are changed, plus minus 1. तो देखो भैया, ओमेगा रमन लिख रहा हूँ, ओमेगा रमन, इट इज ओमेगा आई. इसका देखो, इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब प्लस माइनस 1 प्लस माइनस दिया, जी वी प्लस 1 माइनस जी. I will use this. This is omega Raman. Omega Raman lines. What Raman lines means? Stokes as well as anti-Stokes, both. Fine structure is due to 0 plus minus. I will write fine structure. First I am writing how the Stokes and anti-Stokes lines itself are coming. Whatever I have written by inelastic collision. अच्छा और भी लिख देता. Yes, C omega I plus E dash. Anti-Stokes lines. Where the interaction is taking place? Excited state. Yes, C omega I plus E dash. Now what happens? Already molecule is in the excited state. Already higher energy. Molecule is willing to go to the ground state. Molecule gives its extra energy delta E. If it is E dash is E double dash plus delta E. Molecule is already in the excited state. What is the natural course of molecule? Tries to go to the ground. So photon comes and interacts with it. Inelastic. Inelastic means energy exchange can take place. So molecule sets its extra energy. Same photon which has come, this omega I, which is interacting with the molecule in the excited state, this same photon will be scattered with the increased energy, and molecule will come to the ground level. ये लो जी. Yes, C omega A. क्या लिखा? Omega A. Omega A is the frequency of the same photon after interaction. After interacting with the molecule, photon takes away excess energy and its frequency becomes omega A, and molecule comes to the ground level. This is the origin of anti-Stokes lines. Quantum mechanically anti-Stokes lines. How do the anti-Stokes lines arise? In inelastic collision with the photon and the molecule in the excited state. This word is very important. Inelastic scattering. between photon and molecule in excited state. As a consequence, molecule comes to the ground level. So देखो भैया ओमेगा ए क्या हो गया, अगली लाइन में लिख दिया, ओमेगा आई प्लस ई डैश माइनस ई डबल डैश बाई एस सी. ओमेगा ए टर्न्स आउट टू व्हाट? Omega I turns out to what? Omega I plus E dash minus E double dash by SC. E dash minus E double dash by SC is the characteristic which I call Raman shift. इसी को कहा था. ये लो. This I am calling delta omega. Already I have called this as delta omega. I have given the quantum mechanical explanation for Raman lines, quantum mechanical explanation which I am elaborating further. यही लिखा है ओमेगा आई प्लस माइनस जी वी प्लस वन. ये कुछ नहीं है, ई डैश माइनस ई डबल डैश है. क्या लिखा है? ई डैश माइनस ई डबल डैश. जी वी प्लस वन माइनस जी वी टर्न्स आउट टू वी प्लस 3/2 माइनस वी प्लस हाफ. ओमेगा आई प्लस माइनस डेल्टा ओमेगा. इसको मैं डेल्टा ओमेगा बोल दिया, इसको मैंने डेल्टा ओमेगा बोल दिया. नाम ही तो बोला है, ओमेगा रमन भी कह सकता था. इधर रमन शिफ्ट जी वी प्लस वन माइनस जी वी आई एम कॉलिंग डेल्टा ओमेगा. ट्राई टू अप्रिशिएट जी वी प्लस वन माइनस जी वी. इसको मैं ऐसे भी लिख सकता था आपको, ई डैश माइनस ई डबल डैश बाई एस सी विच आई एम कॉल्ड डेल्टा ओमेगा एंड रमन शिफ्ट. इट इज कॉल्ड रमन शिफ्ट. तो यहाँ पर देखो एक सिंगल स्ट्रोक में लिखा ओमेगा रमन लाइंस. ओमेगा आई प्लस डेल्टा ओमेगा इज एंटी स्ट्रोक्स. ओमेगा आई माइनस डेल्टा ओमेगा इज स्ट्रोक्स. वाई इंटेंसिटी ऑफ स्ट्रोक्स लाइंस इज हायर बिकॉज स्ट्रोक्स लाइंस अकर व्हेन द इंटरेक्शन इज एट द ग्राउंड लेवल एट द ऑर्डिनरी टेम्परेचर्स. मोर पॉपुलेशन. एक्साइटेड स्टेट देयर इज लेस पॉपुलेशन. एक्साइटेड स्टेट देयर इज लेस पॉपुलेशन, सो लेसर विल बी द इंटेंसिटी. समझ में आ गया भैया? समझ में आ गया क्वांटम मैकेनिकल एक्सप्लेनेशन? करेक्ट. नो परमानेंट इलेक्ट्रिक डायपोल मोमेंट इज रिक्वायर्ड बिकॉज इट इज द केस ऑफ इनइलास्टिक स्कैटरिंग. फिनिश्ड. चलिए अब मैं ये लिख रहा हूँ आपको, डेल्टा जे प्लस माइनस 2 लिख देता हूँ. व्हाट डू आई मीन बाय डेल्टा जे प्लस माइनस 2? फॉर ओमेगा रमन, ये भी ऐसा लिखता, ओमेगा रमन लाइंस इज ओमेगा आई प्लस माइनस एफ जे प्लस 2 माइनस एफ जे. बताओ, एफ जे प्लस 2 माइनस एफ जे. व्हाट इज एफ जे? बी जे जे प्लस 1. व्हाट इज एफ जे? जे स्क्वायर बाई 2i. हर जगह वही होता है. अनक्वांटाइज्ड बी जे प्लस 1. right? Omega Raman lines means Stokes as well as anti-Stokes, fine structure of both. This is no way Raman shift. Raman shift तो अलग चीज है. This is Omega Raman lines I am writing. It is Omega I plus minus B J plus 2 J plus 3 minus B J plus 1. ओमेगा आई प्लस माइनस बी. क्या भैया? जे स्क्वायर प्लस 5j प्लस 6 माइनस जे स्क्वायर माइनस जे कितना? ओमेगा आई प्लस माइनस बी 4j प्लस 6. जे स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम 0. प्लस मीन्स एंटी स्टोक्स, माइनस मीन्स स्टोक्स. अभी बना देता हूँ. जस्ट सी इट इज ओमेगा आई प्लस माइनस. पहला कब होगा? व्हेनेवर आई राइट जे इज इक्वल टू 0 6b. नेक्स्ट 10b. Next, 14b, so on and so forth. First line, both sides occurs at the 6b gap, whether Stokes or anti-Stokes, 6b gap. Next, continuous graph of 4b. अभी बना देता हूँ. I have drawn. This is the overall explanation of Raman effect, quantum mechanical, even fine structure. What I have explained? क्या बता दिया भाई साहब? Fine structure of Raman lines. Fine structure. Good. देखे भैया? This is omega I. This is omega I. ये क्या है जी? If I get omega I, it is called Rayleigh. ये कितना गैप है? 6b. क्या है? लेस साइड, दिस साइड 6b. Almost same height as the exciting radiation. Why almost same height at the ordinary temperature? Because as many number of photons are interacting, same number of photons are scattered. Whether it is ground state or excited state, as many number of photons are coming, same number of photons are scattered. How many number of photons are coming? As many. Number of photons coming are not important. How many photons will be able to interact with? Only that many number of photons will be able to interact with, as is the population. As is the population. So whatever is the population is maximum in the ground state. So it will be high energy, high intensity, lower intensity. This side is Stokes. This is Stokes. This is anti-Stokes. Next भैया कितना? 4b. Next कितना? 4b. Lower side here also. Now they keep decreasing. 4b. Lesser than that. First line is most intense. They are Stokes, they are anti-Stokes. Raman effect I have done. All the lines I am getting plus, first lines are plus minus 6b. Then all the lines are uniform separation of plus minus 4b. And it is not a rotational spectra. In the rotational spectra, the lines are separated by the gap of 2b. Here the lines are separated by the gap of 4b. It is complementary to infrared spectra. The molecule which do not give infrared spectra, they can also give Raman spectra. Molecules which are infrared inactive, not giving infrared spectra, they are called infrared inactive, not vibration rotation, because for vibration spectra to be caused, molecules should cause permanent electric dipole moment. So infrared inactive, Raman active, or vice versa. This is called principle of mutual exclusion. क्या? Principle of mutual exclusion. The molecules which are not giving infrared spectra, that means vibration rotation spectra, they will also give Raman spectra, and vice versa. Good. Who will not give? Homonuclear diatomic molecule, they will not give, but they can also give Raman spectra. And plus minus 2 is called ON-S branch. क्या? ON-S branch. So where ON-S branch are easily observed in Raman spectra. Delta J is plus minus 2. It is the consequence of inelastic scattering, not the consequence of absorption. Good. Good. So definitely, if I want to get the B, and electronic spectra also I have said for homonuclear, because there was in electronic spectra also there was no requirement of permanent electric dipole moment. There also I would have got the information. Vibration rotation is accompanied. Molecule can give that also. Good. So here type of research. For homonuclear diatomic molecules which do not give infrared or rotational spectra, infrared or rotational spectra. How to get their B? How to get their B? Raman, easily I can get the B. I got the 3 lines, I can predict B. First line is 6B, then next line will be your 4B uniform gap. B I predicted. And what is B? H upon 8 pi square Ci. I is predicted. I is predicted, then bond length is predicted. Correct? So the molecules which do not give vibration rotation spectra or vibration spectra, they also give Raman spectra. I can find out the nature of different category of molecules, different characteristic of the molecules. It is very important tool in molecular structure determination. Moment of inertia can be found out, bond length can be found out. Correct? And I have already uttered 2 things I have told you, that for any molecule I can find out B. By finding out B, I can find out I and R. Then I have third thing I have said, nature of molecule can be always found out. Nature of molecules means molecule having center of symmetry or molecule not having center of symmetry. Nature of molecule means molecule having center of symmetry or molecule not having center of symmetry. Third thing, 2 things I have told you. I can find out B by analysis of Raman lines, and by finding out B I have obtained I and R, moment of inertia and bond length. Third most important thing I am telling you, we can find out the nature of molecule, whether the molecule is having center of symmetry or molecule is not having center of symmetry. CO2 for example, CO2, this could be also the CO2, linear molecule having C as the center of symmetry. If this is the case of carbon dioxide, if this is the structure, this can be also the case. Carbon dioxide is an example of linear molecule. It could be this kind also. It could be this also. Asymmetric stretching. Kya? Asymmetric. Another could be asymmetric stretching. They are bent. They are called, there are 3 different structures to the carbon dioxide. Similar way for H2O molecule. Linear molecule having center of symmetry, not having center of symmetry, not having center of symmetry. Asymmetric bending. Kya? Both of them are bent at certain angles. I can analyze, I can draw their Raman spectra and I can draw their infrared spectra. Both of them I am trying to draw. I am trying to draw both Raman spectra as well as infrared spectra. If the molecule is having center of symmetry, I will not get infrared. Infrared bands will be inactive, only Raman active. Here I will get only Raman, no infrared I will get. जो बताना था बता दिया, जो समझाना था समझा दिया. ये सब प्रीलिम ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस हैं, very important things. If the molecule is having center of symmetry, then dipole moment is 0. And if dipole moment is 0, it cannot give you vibration spectra. That means no infrared is obtained. So infrared is inactive. If this is the structure, then infrared band will be absent. What I will get? Only Raman active bands. Only Raman vibrations I will get. I will not get infrared for this. In those things, infrared will be also obtained. Raman will also be obtained. Both of them will be obtained. And now their frequencies will be different in both the cases. वो सब किताब में लिखी हुई हैं कौन कौन सी frequencies हैं. Then I will find out which is which bend mode. This side is stretching, asymmetric stretching or symmetric stretching bend. That will be frequency. Both the things will be obtained. The molecule is having, that means there is some or the other value of dipole moment. If there is asymmetric bending, both these cases, dipole moment, this dipole moment will be different from this dipole moment. Dipole moments are different. I will get infrared. Infrared will be active. Raman will be also active. So depending upon that, analyzing both these things, I can find out whether the molecule is possessing center of symmetry or molecule is not possessing center of symmetry. Which side bending is there? So Raman spectra typically occurs. Definitely it is what is the origin? Origin is inelastic scattering. But when the electromagnetic radiation interacts with the molecule, temporarily it causes change in polarizability of the molecule. There is an induced dipole moment. Dipole moment of the molecule traces out an ellipsoid. Dipole moment is a vector quantity. Dipole moment happen, there is no permanent electric dipole moment. But whenever electromagnetic field interacts with the molecule, the positive charges and negative charges are differentially displaced if it is not having center of symmetry. So there will be some polarizability ellipsoid. Polarizability ellipsoid is there, and due to interaction this polarizability ellipsoid keeps on rotating, keeps on changing. Occurs due to induced dipole moment, which is called induced dipole moment. Electric field is applied, P is alpha E. Alpha is called polarizability. It occurs due to polarizability induced dipole moment, temporary dipole moment of the molecule. That is how the classically quantum mechanical explanation is finished. Already I have done in great detail quantum mechanical explanation of Raman effect. What informations we can have? Already I told you we can have three kind of informations from the study of this. The main departure I am telling you, why does it take place? What is the classical explanation of this? Classical explanation is that Raman effect occurs. Raman effect was discovered in 1928 and quantum mechanics was being developed. Quantum mechanical development period is 1926 to 30. So original explanation was not in terms of quantum mechanics. Original explanation was classical explanation. Classical explanation was molecule was having induced dipole moment, polarizability. Due to that it happens. I am just giving you last and this summary. Classical explanation. Let us say this is the electric field. Who is electric field? Electromagnetic radiation, laser light from laser or conventional source. Conventional source, which is what? Extended source, और एग्जाम्पल क्या है? मरकरी आर्क, तीसरा क्या है? नाउ इट इज रिप्लेस बाई लेसर. सो लाइट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड आ गया, चाहे लेसर से आए चाहे कन्वेंशनल सोर्स से आए, क्योंकि मॉलिक्यूल्स का किससे इंटरेक्ट? इलेक्ट्रिक. मॉलिक्यूलर स्पेक्ट्रा इज द कॉन्सिक्वेंस ऑफ इंटरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज E0 साइन ऑफ 2 पाई. अगर ओमेगा आई लिखूंगा तो न्यू आई टी भी लिख सकता हूँ, C इंटू ओमेगा वो भी लिख सकता हूँ. C ओमेगा भी लिख सकता हूँ, ध्यान रखना. C ओमेगा बोथ द थिंग्स आर सेम. दिस इज व्हाट? एक्साइटिंग रेडिएशन. इट इज वेक्टर लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है एवरीवेयर. इज नॉट एन. दिस इज एक्साइटिंग radiation. The exciting radiation. Molecule is a vibrating body. What energy levels I want to interact with? Molecules energy level can change due to vibration, rotation, electronic level. So I am dealing with only medium energy. Medium energy is because about 1000 Kelvin of temperature, molecule is what? Vibrating. Good. Molecule is vibrating. So due to vibrational thing, how I am writing? Alpha is polarizability. क्या होता है? Polarizability. अल्फा क्या होता है? हाँ? अल्फा क्या होता है? हाँ, तो क्या P by E? P by E, correct? So alpha 0, some constant, non-time dependent part, constant term. क्या? Constant term. Plus sin 2 pi nu. This nu is of the molecule. Nu vibration. क्या? Good. some factor beta fluctuating. How polarizability I am changing? Alpha naught, time independent part, plus due to interaction with electric field, it will fluctuate, becoming this. That is how the polarizability could be written. So what is the dipole moment? Alpha into E. What is induced dipole moment? E is applied. This is the polarizability. What is the dipole moment? मैं नहीं कह रहा, ये क्या है? क्लासिकल एक्सप्लेनेशन है. दिस हैपेंस ड्यू टू पोलराइजेबिलिटी ऑफ द मॉलिक्यूल. अभी आ गई फ्रीक्वेंसी न्यू प्लस न्यू आई प्लस न्यू वी vibrational nu I minus nu vibrational. That is how it was explained classically. It will fluctuate. It is a static part. It is time dependent part. So molecule, now when this interacts with this, dipole moment, induced dipole moment of molecule, P हो जाएगा आपका अल्फा इंटू ई. बताइए भैया, पी इज व्हाट? अल्फा इंटू अल्फा क्या है? अल्फा नॉट प्लस बीटा साइन 2 पाई न्यू वाइब्रेशनल टी. ठीक है जी, ठीक है जी. अल्फा लिख दिया. ई कितना है? ई 0. E0 साइन 2 पाई न्यू आई टी. ये लो जी, अल्फा 0 E0 साइन 2 पाई न्यू आई टी. फिक्स्ड, अनचेंज्ड, अल्फा नॉट E नॉट साइन 2 पाई न्यू आई टी प्लस what other term becomes beta E naught. Beta E naught, beta is a fraction change. Beta E naught sin न्यू आई टी साइन 2 पाई न्यू वाइब्रेशनल टी. ये लो जी, 2 साइन ए साइन बी. This I could have written P naught, unperturbed original is the original alpha naught into that applied field correspond plus beta E0 by 2, beta E0 by 2, 2 sin A sin B, 2 sin A sin B क्या? cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. cos A minus B न्यू आई माइनस न्यू वाइब्रेशन टी 2 पाई just 2 pi here. न्यू आई माइनस न्यू बी टी देन 2 साइन ए साइन बी क्या है? हाँ क्या होगा? हाँ माइनस कॉस 2 पाई बाई 2 न्यू आई न्यू बाई 2 नहीं है. अच्छा कॉस ए 2 साइन ए साइन बी. ओके एक फ्रीक्वेंसी कितनी हो गई? न्यू आई माइनस न्यू वाइब्रेशन, दूसरी क्या हो गई न्यू आई प्लस न्यू वाइब्रेशन। वन फ्रीक्वेंसी इज न्यू आई माइनस दिस न्यू वाइब्रेशन ओनली आई हैव कॉल्ड रमन शिफ्ट। रमन शिफ्ट किस चीज़ को बोला गया है? न्यू वाइब्रेशन को आई हैव कॉल्ड रमन शिफ्ट। द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ ए मॉलिक्यूल, दिस इज कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल। वन इज न्यू आई माइनस न्यू वाइब्रेशन, अदर वन इज न्यू आई प्लस न्यू वाइब्रेशन। ओमेगा आई प्लस डेल्टा ओमेगा, ओमेगा आई minus delta omega. That is how Raman effect is explained. It is polarizability. This term is, that is how polarizability, and this is polarizability ellipsoid. That is how the polarizability ellipsoid is there. This diagram is changing everywhere. Polarizability, this beta times of this factor, beta E naught by 2. This is a polarizability ellipsoid. When the incident electromagnetic wave interacts with the molecule, it interacts with the vibrating molecule, and polarizability keeps on changing. Frequencies are the polarizability, nu I minus nu delta nu I plus delta nu. Is a classical explanation. Correct? I have covered A to Z of Raman effect. I have also explained what is lesser Raman spectroscopy. मालूम पड़ गया भैया what is lesser Raman spectroscopy? डायग्राम वगैरह नोट्स पे बना हुआ है, आप डायग्राम बना सकते हैं. All conventional thing I have told you. Notes are to be always used in conjunction with the class. Whatever I am doing into the class, not everything is given into the notes. Whatever given into the notes, everything is not done into the class. Right up present. Both the things are used in conjunction with this. Class is the holistic treatment of everything whatever is written. खत्म हो गया 90% कोर्स. बोलिए जी.
क्लास नोट्स कर लिए, इसको फिर नहीं वही टॉपिक पर ले.
क्यों ना पढ़ो, क्यों ना पढ़ो. किताब में तो 600 पेज की किताब है. किताब कितने पेज की है? बुक जो कन्वेंशनल बुक कितने पेज की है? 600 पेज की है. अगर किताब क्लास में समझ में आ गया, इसमें तो कुछ है ही नहीं, वही है जो क्लास में बताया मैंने. बट अब मैं डायग्राम थोड़ा और एक चीज़ का बना के दिखाऊंगा. इसमें बकवास की थ्योरी थोड़ा लिखूंगा जो इसमें लिखा हुआ है. इसमें सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम लिखे वो थोड़ा करना मुझे करके देना है. ये 25 साल में पहली बार दी है, इसलिए बहुत मिस्टेक्स भी हैं टाइपोग्राफिक. नेक्स्ट टाइम इट विल बी प्रिंटेड, एंड दैट इज ओनली टू फुलफिल द नीड्स ऑफ solved problems. I have deliberately made the notes so that solved problems I can select from here and there, and every year अगले साल आओगे देखोगे बदल गया, कुछ और प्रॉब्लम डाल दिया, थ्योरी चेंज होगी. अभी तो एडिट करूंगा इसको मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम. एवरी बैच आई विल एडिट बिफोर प्रिंटिंग. एंड नेक्स्ट बैच जैसे इसमें 2026 लिखूंगा, 2026 एग्जाम, ऑल थिंग्स विल बी एडिटेड. अगली बार जब आओगे देखोगे क्वेश्चन भी बदल दिया, एंड मेनी प्रॉब्लम्स आल्सो आई हैव सॉल्व्ड. इससे बढ़िया नोट्स हो नहीं सकते. एंड दे हैव टू बी फॉर ऑल इंडिया सर्कुलेशन. इसके बाद जब प्रिंट हो जाएंगे ना तो 1000 कॉपी कम से कम छपेगी पहली बार, एंड देन वी विल गिव द कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस कोर्स. एंड तब मैं सब जगह इनरोल करूंगा. जो फ्रॉड कर रहे हैं ना वो सब, आई विल इनरोल एवरीवेयर. डैश मीडिया इंडिया, नॉट फ्रॉम एनीवेयर, यू हैव टू टेक ओनली फ्रॉम अस. ऑथराइज थिंग साइन करके दूंगा. फोटो भी लगाऊंगा, कॉपीराइट करवाऊंगा. पहले इसका कॉपीराइट करवाऊंगा, इसलिए दे विल बी एडिटेड, एंड एवरी ईयर दे विल गेट चेंज्ड. ये भी बता रहा हूँ आपको बाय डिजाइन. एवरी ईयर देयर विल बी समथिंग और अदर. जैसे ट्यूटोरियल सीट चेंज हो रही है, सारे ट्यूटोरियल सीट के जितने टफ क्वेश्चंस हैं आई विल इनकॉर्पोरेट ऑल ऑफ देम. बट स्टिल क्लासेस विल बी डिफरेंट. बाय डिजाइन आई विल मेक द क्लासेस डिफरेंट, that no one should top this exam without coming my class. I have assured this thing कि टॉप 100 की रैंक आए ही नहीं किसी की जो मेरी क्लास करके ना गया हो. 25 साल में मैंने इंश्योर कर लिया इस बात को, 25 ईयर्स में, कि कोई अगर ढूंढ के लाओ कि फिजिक्स में वो टॉप 100 की रैंक लाया है और बाकी की भी, और मेरा क्लासरूम नहीं करके गया है. आई हैव इंश्योर्ड दैट. क्योंकि किसी की हिम्मत नहीं है कि 4 महीने में पूरे सिलेबस को खत्म करके चला जाए. एंड दिस इज द सिलेबस ऑफ 4 इयर्स डिग्री कोर्स. जो जब पहली बार आओ ना, ये वो एमएससी करके आए थे भाई साहब, 2 बार मेंस दे चुके हैं ना, ये 2 बार मेंस दे चुके हैं. सुप्रीत गुलाटी जब मेरे पास आए थे, सुप्रीत गुलाटी 2 अटेम्प्ट 3 अटेम्प्ट फेल होके आए थे. 4th अटेम्प्ट था, लास्ट अटेम्प्ट. 3 अटेम्प्ट फेल होके आए थे. 3 अटेम्प्ट ही डिडंट गेट इंटरव्यू कॉल. मैंने पूछा बीटेक कहाँ से किया? बोला IIT मद्रास. मैंने कहा कितना CGPA? बोला 8.5। मैंने कहा किसमें बीटेक किया? इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग। मैंने कहा तुझे इस बार पास करा दूंगा। 3 बार फेल हुआ है। कितने कितने ना, यही वर्डिंग है, पहली वर्डिंग। सुप्रीम सिंह गुलाटी ज्वाइंट सेक्रेटरी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का मैसेज डाल के पूछ लो क्या बात करी थी मैंने पहली बात आया मुंह लटकाए ऐसे रूम मेरे कांच का शीशे में बैठा था, ऐसे मुंह सरदार जी मुंह खोल के घुस रहे हैं अंदर। मैंने कहा कॉन्फिडेंटली आया, सरदार जी बहुत विनम्र है, बहुत, मुझे लगा कि बहुत अम्बुल है। मैंने कहा बैठो सरदार जी। बोला सर 3 बार फेल हो गया हूँ, कल प्रीलिम्स दे के आया हूँ। फिर उसने कहानी सुनाई कि मैं सोचता हूँ सारे जितने एडवर्टीजमेंट छपते हैं सब फ्रॉड होते हैं। मैंने कहा तू तो बहुत सही सोचता है, तू जो मैं सोचता हूँ वही तू सोचता है कि जितने एडवर्टीजमेंट छपते हैं सब फ्रॉड होते हैं। मैं भी यही सोचता हूँ। मैं सोचता हूँ, वो बोला कि सर ये आपका भी फ्रॉड ही होगा। मैंने कहा तूने बहुत सही सोचा। अब तू आया पहाड़, मैंने कहा आया ऊँट पहाड़ के नीचे। मैं खूब हंसा। मैंने कहा आया ऊँट बेटा, आया तू ऊँट पहाड़ के नीचे। फिर मैंने इंटरव्यू से नहीं पूछा कि कहाँ से बीटेक कर गया। मैंने कहा इस बार तू इसलिए आया है कि इस बार तुझे पास होना है, इसलिए तू मेरे पास आ गया है। और 250 क्रॉस नहीं हो रहा था। और मैंने कहा जाओ नेक्स्ट मीटिंग करने से पहले मुझे लिख के लाओ कि क्या क्या व्हाट आर द मिस्टेक्स यू आर कमिटिंग फ्रॉम योर साइड। और मैंने पूछा नोट्स कितने पेज के? बोला 1500 पेज के। मैंने कहा कभी नहीं होगा तेरा, इतने 1500 पेज के नोट्स रिवाइज हो सकते हैं क्या? मैंने कहा नोट्स अगर 500 पेज के हों, 100 पेज के हों, 50 पेज के हों तो यू कैन रिवाइज देम, यू कैन नॉट रिवाइज, ब्रिंग देम एंड सॉल्व द पेपर, प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर जो तुम दे के आए हो। ही रोट। नेक्स्ट डे ही केम। गुड पीपुल आर दोज जो सिर्फ अभी मैंने किसी को बोला कि पेपर का आंसर लिख के भेज दो मुझे। जब जिस दिन एग्जाम हुआ मैंने 2-3 को बोला सेंड, नो वन हैज सेंड, नो वन हैज सेंड। व्हाट डज इट मेक अ डिफरेंस टू मी? नो वन हैज सेंड। सरदार जी को मैंने कहा अगले दिनों सब ले ला के आ गया मेरे पास कि नोट्स ले आया, इतना बड़ा नोट्स ले गया 1500 पेज। मैंने कहा सरदार ये सब कबाड़ा है, इसको कट नॉट रिक्वायर्ड। आई विल मेक 100 पेज से ज़्यादा किसी किताब का नोट्स नहीं होना चाहिए, 100 पेज। और उसको भी अपने रिवीजन के लिए सिर्फ 4 पेज में रिड्यूस करो। कितने में? 4 पेज। मैंने कहा 4 साल के कोर्स को मैं 4 महीने में पढ़ाता हूँ, आपको इसको 4 घंटे लायक बनाना है। क्या कितना कंप्रेशन करना है? 4 years I am compressing to 4 months. You have to compress it to 4 hours. All paper must be so written, all things of paper 2 must be written in 10 to 20 pages. So that आप आराम से कहोगे कल एग्जाम देना है, you are capable of taking the exam. That kind of practice is required. आप उसको चीट नोट्स बोलो, आप उसका कोई भी नाम बोलो, मुझे नहीं मालूम क्या नाम बोलोगे, खर्रा बोलो, फर्रा बोलो, चीट नोट बोलो। I require so that you can revise all the results. इतना टाइम होगा क्या? जब एग्जाम अगले दिन मेंस का एग्जाम होगा, उससे पहले जीएस का पेपर 4 होगा and you have to take the exam next day. Have you got that much time to revise? You cannot. And if you have made 1500 pages, absolutely you cannot. So you have to have the very short notes. अब क्या नोट्स तो मेरे वही सर्कुलेट हो रहे थे जो अभी तक क्लास में थे, हैंड रिटन थे सारे, वो सब 100 पेज के हैं। अब इस बार मैंने क्या किया है, 50 पेज के सिर्फ सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स आई पुट फ्रॉम हियर एंड देयर एंड विच आई विल ऑलवेज डू हियर एंड देयर। अभी 10 किताब से और डेढ़ दूँगा जब मैंने कहा और क्या टाइप कर दे, टाइप ही तो करना है मुझे, थोड़ा सॉल्व करना है, डू नथिंग एंड ओनली फ्रॉम द एग्जाम साइड। अब जैसे कल मैंने क्वेश्चन नंबर 17 कराया कि n1 अपॉन n0 क्या लिखा उसको ई रेस्ट उसको जब मैक्सिमाइज करके उसको बता देना। फ्यू सच काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन विच आर नॉट कन्वेंशनल दैट हैव टू बी सॉल्व इन द ट्यूटोरियल शीट्स। सो अभी हुए या नहीं हुए, नेक्स्ट टाइम विल बी डन। गुड, तो खत्म हो गया भैया रमन। अब देखो सीट, देखो जस्ट सीट देखो, ओपन द सीट नंबर 5। देखिए भैया क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 हो गया था। सीट नंबर 5 पेज नंबर 112। नाउ ओनली फ्यू क्वेश्चंस विल बी लेफ्ट आउट। पेज नंबर 112। Page number 112. Question number 2 I have already done. Question number 3. What is Raman effect? How does it differ from Rayleigh scattering? Explain Raman effect on the basis of quantum mechanical theory. How is Raman effect experimentally studied? What are the advantages of using lesser sources in study of Raman effect. How it is experimentally studied by the help of laser. डायग्राम मैंने कहा किताब से मेरे नोट से देख लीजिएगा, डायग्राम बना हुआ लेसर का, एडवांटेजेस लिख दीजिएगा. गुड. हाउ डज इट डिफर फ्रॉम रेले स्कैटरिंग? रेले स्कैटरिंग मीन्स रेडिएशन ऑफ द सेम फ्रीक्वेंसी एज द एक्साइटिंग रेडिएशन. इट इज कॉन्सिक्वेंस ऑफ इलास्टिक स्कैटरिंग. करेक्ट. इलास्टिक स्कैटरिंग हो जाती तो क्या हो जाता? इलास्टिक में कैसे हो जाता? एस सी ओमेगा आई plus E double dash, it will remain in the same level because molecular energy levels are not exchanged. Elastic में energy levels are not exchanged. Molecule will remain in this and photon is scattered. S C omega Rayleigh. S C omega Rayleigh. क्या हो गया? ये कट गया, ये कट गया, क्या आ गया? Omega I is omega R. Frequency of Rayleigh line is same as frequency of exciting radiation because energy does not undergo a change. No energy exchange takes place. E double dash, E double dash. लिखना नहीं है, जरूरत नहीं है. Next question 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 भी हो गया था. 7. Why should rotational Raman spectra show a separation of first line as 6b centimeter inverse? Why the separation between successive lines equal to 4? What is the B rotational constant? Correct. Why 6b? Because it is a fine structure. It is when the vibrational level energy Raman shift are coming when the inelastic collision occurs with the molecule in the ground state. These energy levels are vibrational energy state. Every vibrational energy state when the vibration is caused, typically rotational energy levels are accompanied. पहले theory लिखोगे, उसके बाद फार्मूला लिखोगे. Correct. So now when the V double dash to V dash it will go, then it will be basically J plus 2 and J. So आपको लिखना है due to rotational transitions within the vibrational levels. And so जैसे ही फार्मूला आपने लिखा है Fj plus 2 minus Fj, 4J plus 6, it is 6B, and next will be 4B. Next question 9. What with proper selection rule construct the energy level diagram and allow transitions ESR spectrum? Correct. Next, why are the Raman active vibrations and infrared vibrations CO2 molecule complementary to each other? Why they are complementary to each other? Because they reveal about the nature of CO2 molecule. Nature of CO2 molecule means CO2 molecule can have 3 different structures. One is a linear molecule, other one is bend, asymmetric bend and symmetric bend. So there are different frequencies. We observe both. For linear molecule, Raman active bands will be there, infrared will be inactive. It is having center of symmetry. Both the active bands are there, their frequencies are different. I will find out which band. There are band molecules. Characteristic frequency लोग लिखते हैं इसकी. C part. In a Raman spectrum of linear tight omega, the first 3 lines are 4.86, 8.14 and 11.36 centimeter inverse. Calculate the rotational constant. 3 lines दे दिया जी. 4.86, 8.14, नेक्स्ट इज 11.36. गैप निकालिए दोनों के बीच का. पहली लाइन के बीच का, पहली लाइन तो 6b में होनी चाहिए, इनके बीच का गैप कितना होना चाहिए? 4b. नियर बाई थोड़ा बहुत चेंज हो सकता है, बट ऑलमोस्ट इट मस्ट बी, गैप मस्ट बी 4b. तो b निकल गया. 2 लाइन के बीच का गैप कितना है? 4b है. तो गैप 4b इज ऑब्टेन फ्रॉम दिस b इज ऑब्टेन. गैप करके देख सकते हैं. पहली वाली लाइन 6b गैप होगा, उससे कनेक्टेड होगा, थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर हो सकता है, बट गुड. सो b इज ऑब्टेन. B, moment of inertia of the molecule. Calculate the constant B and moment of inertia. You can always get the moment of inertia from that. So question 9 ESR को छोड़ के हो गया. Question 10 हो गया था. Question 11 नहीं, question 11 नहीं. Question 12 हो गया. Question हाँ कौन सा 16? तो देखो पहले पेज में कौन सा क्वेश्चन बच गया आपका? फर्स्ट पेज में, पेज 112 बचा कौन सा? 1 and 8 करेक्ट. एंड ESR भी बच गया. ठीक है. 9th 1, 8 and 9. नेक्स्ट अगले वाले में कौन सा बच गया आपका? 11th इज ऑब्टेन एक्सप्रेशन बाय रेजोनेंस इन कंडीशन इन NMR. एक्सप्लेन द रिलैक्सेशन मैकेनिज्म. करेक्ट. नेक्स्ट 16. एक्सप्लेन स्टोक्स एंड एंटी स्टोक्स रमन स्कैटरिंग विद द हेल्प ऑफ एनर्जी लेवल डायग्राम. एनर्जी लेवल डायग्राम बनाया था मैंने, आपको बनाया था कि नहीं? ये कौन सा डायग्राम था? ये क्या था? एनर्जी लेवल डायग्राम ही था आपका. Explain Stokes and anti-Stokes scattering with the help of energy level diagram. For a diatomic molecule, obtain expression for the transition energy of its Raman spectra with rotational fine structure and hence the wave number of the Stokes lines. 4bj plus 3/2 पूरा लिख दीजिए minus. Question 17. Explain why the Raman lines in some Raman spectra are found to be plane polarized to different extents even though the exciting radiation is completely unpolarized. Good. Why the Raman spectra takes place? Due to polarizability. और polarizability कैसी है? Keeps fluctuating. So different जगह polarizability that is called rho. Rho is polarizability fraction. Fraction of polarized light, polarizability. Different directions, there is a different component of polarizability. So it is two ways it is defined. I intensity in the perpendicular direction, intensity into the parallel direction. This is rho क्या है? Degree of polarization. क्या है? Degree of polarization. This is called polarizability ellipsoid. Whenever the electromagnetic wave interacts with the dipole moment of the molecule, polarizability induced dipole moment is tracing out a ellipsoid, which is called polarizability ellipsoid, whose value varies according to direction to direction. It is along bond axis. This is along bond axis. So two perpendicular directions I have taken. I intensity, I represents here intensity into the perpendicular direction divided by intensity into the parallel direction, parallel to bond length and perpendicular to bond length. It is called degree of polarization. Degree of polarization varies due to changing of polarizability ellipsoid. Correct? It is 1. If it is unpolarized light, if it is unpolarized, it is 1. Degree of polarizability is 1. I perpendicular is I parallel. If both the intensities are same, for unpolarized light, I perpendicular and I parallel, both of them are same. This degree of polarizability is 1, unpolarized light. And if it is 0, perfectly polarized light. So this is typically varying between 0 and 1. That is what has to be written. And exact same explanation has been given in the book of Banwell. Explanation is given, I have explained. Next. Question 18 बता दिया था आपको, बता दिया था ना. State Franck-Condon principle. Define Franck-Condon principle. Define Franck-Condon factor. ये कुछ नहीं होता है, कुछ नहीं होता है, ये फैक्टर होता है. व्हाट इज फ्रैंक-कोंडन फैक्टर? साई कहाँ से आ रहा था आपको? वी डैश साई वी डबल डैश डी टॉप इज गोइंग फ्रॉम द वी डबल डैश लेवल टू वी डैश लेवल. ऐसे जा रहा है ना, किसी एक हायर लेवल से एक्साइटेड लेवल में जा रहा है. इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी है स्क्वायर. दिस इज कॉल्ड फ्रैंक-कोंडन फैक्टर. नोट्स में लिखा हुआ है. इफ दिस फैक्टर इज हाई, these are most favorable transitions. Franck-Condon principle is a probability. क्या कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं? Probability basically. We are calculating probability from higher level to one level to other level transition, from one particular V dash to another particular V double dash transitions. Psi dash minus psi double dash d tau whole square. For case of most probable transitions, this factor is high. High means near 1. Maximum value is 1. Probability maximum value is 1. Higher side. Lower side means less overlapping. Next. बताइए जी. Question 19 and 20 both. 19, 20, 21 all the three are NMR. So पेज नंबर 2 में कौन कौन सा बच गया? 11, 19, 20, 21. Correct. Next. Question 22, 23. Why are Raman active vibrations and infrared active vibrations CO2 molecule complementary to each other? Already explained. Next. Question 27. In observing the Raman spectrum of a sample using 3637 as the exciting line, one gets Stokes line at 3980 angstroms. Stokes line is observed at 3980 angstroms. Deduce the Raman shift in meter inverse units. Correct? What is exciting radiation? जल्दी बता दीजिए कौन सा क्वेश्चन है? क्वेश्चन 27. What is lambda I? 3637. एक बात एक याद रखना, फर्स्ट थिंग इमीडिएटली यू विल गेट ओमेगा आई. क्या निकालोगे? तुरंत ही ओमेगा आई. फ्रॉम लैम्डा आई यू विल गेट ओमेगा आई. व्हाट इज ओमेगा आई? 1 by लैम्डा आई. ये हो गया. दिस इज 10 raised to power 8 सेंटीमीटर डिवाइडेड बाई 3637. डिवाइड करके लिख लो. दैट इज योर सेंटीमीटर इनवर्स. ये लिख दिया. 10 सेंटीमीटर में लिखा 10 raised to power -8. इट गोज टू हियर 10 raised to power 8 डिवाइडेड बाई 3637. दैट इज ओमेगा आई. करेक्ट. व्हाट इज गिवन? व्हाट इज द स्टोक्स लाइन इज गिवन? स्टोक्स लाइन इज ऑफ 3980 angstrom. Higher, this is higher wavelength. Lower frequency Raman line is there. ओमेगा स्टोक्स दिया हुआ है. रमन का मतलब है यहाँ क्या दिया हुआ है? ओमेगा स्टोक्स दिया हुआ है. उसका क्या हो गया? 1 by लैम्डा एस. वो भी यही हो गया 10 raised to power 8 सेंटीमीटर इनवर्स डिवाइडेड बाई 3980. करेक्ट निकाल लो. What is the characteristic? Raman shift is the characteristic. Raman shift delta omega. Raman shift is nothing. Omega I minus omega Stokes. Raman shift आ गई. आप गुड. Raman shift आ गई. This is it. Raman shift आ गई. इन मीटर इनवर्स. इसको 10 raised to power 10 से कर देते, मीटर इनवर्स में आ जाएगा. रमन शिफ्ट. करेक्ट. क्वेश्चन मस्ट बी कंपेयर द वर्क कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग एंटी स्टोक्स. ऑलरेडी डिफाइन कर दिया. कैलकुलेट द कंपेयर द वेवलेंथ इन एंगस्ट्रॉम फॉर कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग स्टोक्स एंड एंटी स्टोक्स लाइन्स if the exciting line is 6465. Only exciting line is changed. So now you get the omega I, new omega I. ये जो भी है पता, न्यू ओमेगा आई. दिस इज द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक सेम मॉलिक्यूल. ओमेगा आई प्लस डेल्टा ओमेगा, ओमेगा आई माइनस डेल्टा ओमेगा. दैट इज इन सेंटीमीटर इनवर्स. वेवलेंथ में लिखना है. मेक 1 second 1 by lambda. आंसर इज गिवन इन 1 by lambda. दैट हैज टू बी आल्सो रिटन इन लैम्डा. बट यहाँ पर वेव नंबर में कन्वर्ट करना है. फार्मूला वेव नंबर में ध्यान रखना, लैम्डा में मत लिखना. कई सारे मूर्ख ऐसे होते हैं लैम्डा आई माइनस डेल्टा लैम्डा भी लिख देते हैं. लैम्डा आई माइनस लैम्डा डेल्टा lambda I plus delta lambda. Every year out of certain students do that. सीधे घटा देगा लैम्डा को, 0 मिल जाएगा. करेक्ट. फ्रीक्वेंसी. नेक्स्ट 27. अब कौन सा बचा बताओ? क्वेश्चन 32. व्हाट इज रमन इफेक्ट? एक्सप्लेन क्वांटम थ्योरी ऑफ रमन इफेक्ट एंड रोटेशनल स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ रमन स्पेक्ट्रा. कर दिया जी. अरे जल्दी बताइए भैया. 32 हो गया कि नहीं हो गया? हो गया. 30 भी हो गया. इस पेज में कौन कौन सा बचा? हाँ 25th करेक्ट. नेक्स्ट 33 करेक्ट. 2 बचे हैं सिर्फ. 25 एंड 28 क्या है? कैलकुलेट द मैग्नेटिक. वो भी NMR है. ठीक. चलो फिर NMR भी खत्म कर देता हूँ अभी टाइम. 10-15 मिनट में खत्म. नेक्स्ट हाउ डू स्टोक्स लाइन्स अपीयर इन रमन स्पेक्ट्रम एज पर क्लासिकल एंड क्वांटम थ्योरी ऑफ रमन इफेक्ट. हाउ डू द स्टोक्स लाइन्स अपीयर? आई हैव एक्सप्लेन हाउ डू द स्टोक्स लाइन्स अपीयर इन क्लासिकल एज वेल एज क्वांटम थ्योरी. दोनों बता दिया है. नेक्स्ट और कौन सा बचा जी कोई? 38. द फोर्स कांस्टेंट ऑफ HCl मॉलिक्यूल. कैलकुलेट द वेव नंबर ऑफ स्टोक्स एंड एंटी स्टोक्स लाइन्स व्हेन एक्साइटिंग विद द रेडिएशन ऑफ 4358 एंगस्ट्रॉम. कैलकुलेट द वेव नंबर ऑफ स्टोक्स एंड एंटी स्टोक्स लाइन. फोर्स कांस्टेंट दिया है. इससे क्या निकालोगे? मॉलिक्यूल का फोर्स कांस्टेंट से क्या निकालोगे? K/μ. म्यू दिया हुआ है. फ्रीक्वेंसी मालूम पड़ गई आपको? ओरिजिनल फ्रीक्वेंसी. ओमेगा भी मालूम पड़ गया आपको? ओमेगा भी रमन शिफ्ट. E डैश माइनस E डबल डैश बाई H इज फ्रीक्वेंसी, और SC करोगे तो हो जाएगा 1/2πc√k/μ। ये मालूम पड़ गया आपको। इसी को हमने क्या कहा था, हमने इसी को डेल्टा ओमेगा कहा था। कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है ओमेगा आई प्लस माइनस डेल्टा ओमेगा। ओमेगा आई यू कैन कन्वर्ट फ्रॉम दैट गिवन डेटा, ओमेगा आई गिवन, फिनिश्ड। सारा फार्मूला सब्स्टिट्यूशन था। अब कौन सा बचा भाई साहब? 39। चलिए जी, फ्लोरोसेंस फास्फोरेसेंस फिनिश्ड। फ्लोरोसेंस and fluorescence and phosphorescence. Fluorescence and phosphorescence. Got it correct? What is fluorescence and phosphorescence? They are absorption spectra. Whenever any molecule is irradiated or excited by electromagnetic radiation of frequencies which are one of the absorption frequencies of the molecule, that requirement is not there anywhere. If the molecule is interacting with the frequency which is one of the absorption frequencies of the molecule, radiation is coming equal to frequency one of the absorption frequencies of the molecule, what will happen? Absorbing that molecule will go to the excited level. Incident light is absorbed, incident electromagnetic radiation is absorbed, finished. First step is this. Whenever a light of frequency equal to one of the absorption frequencies falls on a molecule, incident radiation is absorbed, molecule is raised to the excited level. From excited level, molecule has to always come to the ground level. No permanent electric dipole moment, no other thing, no inelastic scattering, nothing. None of the mechanism I am talking about. Try to appreciate. I am not saying that it is happening due to permanent electric dipole moment. I am not saying that it is happening due to polarizability, not due to elastic scattering. What if the frequency belongs to one of the absorption frequencies, absorbing that light, molecule has gone to the excited state, excited electronic state, excited vibrational state. From that excited state, molecule has to always come to the ground level. Spontaneous emission. Excited level can be of two different multiplicity state or same multiplicity state. From excited state, molecule has to come down to the ground state. This is fluorescence. As soon as the source is withdrawn, source of the radiation is withdrawn, this radiation ceases. When the molecule is raised to the excited level, immediately it will come down to the ground state, emitting radiation of either same frequency or lower frequency. Same frequency is resonant line. Most often it is lower frequency. This kind of spectra is called fluorescent spectra. Fluorescent spectra. Good. What is the characteristic of fluorescent spectra? After the withdrawal of source of excitation, as the source is withdrawn, radiation vanishes. Emission of radiation is also vanishes. There was no time lead or time lag. Immediately, as soon as the radiation is falling on the molecule, equal to one of the absorption frequencies, molecule has gone to the higher level, immediately it jumps. Basically, it is spontaneous emission. From higher level coming down to ground level. Spontaneously it is coming. No, nothing was required. Same frequency or lower frequency. Typically lower frequency. And after the withdrawal of the source, radiation vanishes. If after withdrawal of the source of radiation, radiation persists, radiation continues for some time, it is called phosphorescence. So phosphorescence and fluorescence, both the phenomena are, first of all, molecule has to be raised to the excited level. It has to, first step was that radiation must belong to one of the absorption frequencies. incident photon is absorbed. In Raman effect, what was taking place is same photon is scattered with the reduced energy or increased energy. Same photon, because it was the case of inelastic scattering. Here it is a case of absorption. Incident photon is absorbed and new photon is emitted, which is either of the same frequency or of reduced frequency. Correct? It is electronic transition basically, nothing. Try to appreciate. This is the ground state. If I give, it was, let us say it is in ground state. It could be any one of the state, not necessarily ground state. And if I say I give this much energy, this much absorption energy was given, so molecule goes to this level. Absorbing, if light of this much frequency is falling, by absorbing this molecule is raised to this level. It can go to this level, it can go to this, it can go to any level. Good. This is excited level. This is ground state. This is excited state. देखिए भैया मैक्सिमम क्या हो सकता है? It can come to same level. Maximum, if no radiation is lost, no radiative loss, because molecule will be going here. Intensity of the exciting radiation same is the intensity of fluorescent radiation, some intensity, higher frequency radiation, lower intensity, very low intensity. Here all exciting radiation, whatever is the frequency of, whatever is the radiation of intensity of exciting radiation, emitted radiation will also have the same intensity. Why? As many number of photons are incident, same number of molecules will go to the top, same number of molecules will jump, same number of photons will be emitted. So intensity of fluorescent spectra is same as exciting radiation. Good. बाकी सब कहीं ऐसा नहीं है. Here the intensity is same as the exciting radiation and maximum frequency is same as the exciting radiation. Maximum. Most often it is always less. देखो यहाँ से यहाँ आएगा तो कम है, यहाँ आएगा तो कम है, यहाँ आएगा तो कम है. Good. क्योंकि what is changing? Electronic level. Electronic level is changing. When the molecule has been, by absorbing the photon, molecule has been raised to this level, absorbing will change. Selection rule was unrestricted. It will come anywhere. So if it is coming to the same level, same frequency radiation, I call resonance line. All other lines are lower frequency. This is rarest of rare. Try to appreciate. There are many such molecules. Many molecules will be raised because depending upon the intensity, whatever is the intensity means as many number of photons, same number of molecule has been gone. When the population is sufficiently large here, what happens? Molecules may collide. In this level, molecule will collide. Collision between the molecules can take place two ways. Radiative collisions, radiation-less collisions. Radiative means they are radiating some energy. If they are radiating some energy, then automatically their energy after collision amongst themselves, thermal collisions or due to any other reason, if they are colliding, their energy may be reduced. कितनी reduce हुई? पहले वाले से आ गई, या इससे नीचे आ गई, या इससे आ गई. This is radiative. Non-radiative collision only they will remain there. Good. From that, whosoever jumps to the same level is resonant line. Otherwise, they will come to other levels. Frequencies are typically less. नीचे कहीं आ गया तो frequency will automatically be less. Correct? Because there is no time. This is spontaneous emission. कैसा हो रहा है यहाँ से? Spontaneous emission. No time lag or time lead. As soon as it goes, immediately it has to come down because it is governed by Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Higher the energy, lower is the lifetime. It is excited state, higher energy. So it has to come down to the ground state. It will come. This is called fluorescent spectra. What is called? Fluorescent. So in fluorescent spectra, two things always we say. What is the mechanism? What is the frequency? And what is the intensity? तीन चीज़ें लिखनी होती हैं हर जगह. By the mechanism, mechanism is absorption. By absorbing the light, radiation, it is coming down to the ground state by what phenomena? Spontaneous emission. Correct? Levels of same multiplicity. Whatever is this, same is this. If it is singlet, it is singlet. If it is triplet, it is. What is fluorescence? Spontaneous emission between levels of same multiplicity. Same multiplicity. If it is same level thing, no rule is violated, no societal norm is violated. Immediately. No rule is violated. Spontaneous emission between levels of same multiplicity. Spontaneous, immediately. No time lead, no time lag. मैरिज अगर सेम कास्ट में करनी है तुरंत हो जाएगी. IAS बन जाओ, किसी से भी शादी कर लो जाके, अपनी कास्ट में तुरंत, कुछ नहीं होगा. कितने भी बड़े घर में आप शादी कर लो जाके, सेम कास्ट है, कोई कुछ नहीं पूछेगा. अच्छी नौकरी करनी चाहिए बस, प्रपोजल भिजवा दो, शादी हो जाएगी. जो फैक्ट है, मुझे अच्छा लगे, आपको अच्छा लगे, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. फैक्ट आज भी यही है. आप IAS बन जाइए, किसी भी लड़की से शादी कर लीजिए, अपनी कास्ट की है तो. दूसरे कास्ट की है, उल्टा लटकना पड़ेगा, बहुत एनर्जी लगानी पड़ेगी IAS बनने के बाद भी. और अगर किसी हरियाणा में है तो खा पा पंचायत बैठेंगे, उल्टा टांग देंगी तुमको. आज भी है, फैक्ट बता रहा हूं आपको मैं. फिर कहोगे सर ने कह दिया. लेकिन अगर सेम कास्ट की है, आप IAS मत बनिए यार, कहीं ग्रुप बी में सेलेक्ट हो जाइए, तभी भी आपको सिर्फ प्रपोजल भिजवाइए, शादी हो जाएगी. आप जी को भेज दीजिए, कहेगा ठीक है. नॉर्म्स है, विद इन नॉर्म्स. नॉर्म्स चेंज होने में उल्टा लटकना पड़ता है. नॉर्म्स नहीं, सिलेक्शन रूल है डेल्टा एस इज इक्वल टू 0. सिलेक्शन रूल है डेल्टा एस इज इक्वल टू 0 इज नॉट वायोलेटेड इन स्पॉन्टेनियस फ्लूरोसेंट स्पेक्ट्रा. आई हैव गिवन यू सच अ नाइस एग्जांपल. डेल्टा एस इज इक्वल टू 0. सिलेक्शन रूल इज डेल्टा एस इज इक्वल टू 0. Same multiplicity state, S is equal to 0, S is equal to 0, delta S is equal to 0 is obeyed. Selection rule. This is not spin of the molecule. Molecule will also have, atoms are having spin, then molecule will also have spin. Selection rule. Selection rule is not violated, therefore immediately release of no time lead, no time lag. तुरंत हो गया. बढ़िया यार, घर में बैठे बैठे मिल गया तो अच्छा है. इससे अच्छा क्या हो सकता है. बहुत सारी हम इतने साल से देख रहे हैं, इतने साल से देख रहे हैं हम, जिंदगी का बहुत तजुर्बा लेके बैठे हैं. और नहीं तो उल्टा लटकना पड़ता है. IAS वाईएस हो गए तो बहुत सारे बैरियर क्रॉस हो जाते हैं सिर्फ IAS बनने से, बाकी किसी से नहीं बनते. IAS बनने में लोग थोड़ा एक्सक्यूज कर देते हैं, क्योंकि आज की डेट में, हमारे टाइम में वो भी नहीं करते थे. टाइम ओखली में सर मारो ना, किसी के बाद ना टाइम. देन नाउ if this level, try to appreciate, if the transition is between the levels of same state, it is immediate. So what was fluorescent spectra? When the source of radiation was withdrawn, radiation vanishes immediately. If radiation continues for some time after withdrawal of the source, then it is called phosphorescence. When the source of radiation is withdrawn, then also radiation persists, continues for some time, it is called phosphorescence spectra. Both of them put together is called luminescence. For both of them to take place, essential requirement was that source of excitation must belong to one of the absorption frequencies of the molecule. As a consequence, molecule is raised to the excited level. From excited level, it has come down to the ground state. From Heisenberg and higher energy level, lower lifetime, it has to come down. Selection rule is not violated immediately. So as the source is withdrawn, radiation vanishes. This is called fluorescence spectra. क्या क्या बता दिया fluorescence में? It is spontaneous emission. पहला स्टेप था absorption, but spectra is what? What is fluorescent spectra? It is spontaneous emission between levels of same multiplicity. Same multiplicity, selection rule is obeyed. Delta S is equal to 0 rule is obeyed. So quick. Intensity is same as the exciting radiation. तीन चीजें चाहिए होती है. What is the mechanism? Spontaneous emission. Why is the frequency? Same or lower? Same or lower? I have explained why same or lower. Intensity is always same as the exciting radiation. As many number of photons will be incident, same number of photons have to be emitted, because incident photon will be absorbed and new photon will be emitted. Same number of photons, as many number of molecules have gone up, same number of molecules will come down. Good. Phosphorescence was when after withdrawal of radiation, radiation persists for some time. Good. Phosphorescence always occurs whenever the excited state is a mixture of two different multiplicity states. यहाँ पर दो लेवल है, ये लो जी, एक लेवल ये सिंगलेट था, सिंगलेट के नीचे क्या हुआ? ट्रिपलेट. दिस इज ट्रिपलेट, दिस इज ट्रिपलेट, दिस इज ट्रिपलेट, दिस इज सिंगलेट, it is triplet. Triplet means S is equal to 1. Good. Phosphorescence. Excited state is a mixture of two different multiplicity state. Two different multiplicity state. This will happen only in those molecules which is having two different multiplicity state. As an example, I am giving you singlet and triplet. Try to understand, it could be anything. There are two different multiplicity states, and definitely lower multiplicity, this will lie at the lower level, this is lower than this. So what will happen? This particle, whosoever is here, it will see that there is a lower energy level. Instead of coming here, it will come to there. It will come to here. So now from this level, triplet level, there will be, because now they are also higher than this. Instead of coming from same multiplicity state, if they are coming from same multiplicity state, it is a fluorescence. But if the transition occurs from here, different multiplicity state, same spontaneous emission, S is equal to 1 to S is equal to 0, selection rule delta S is equal to 0 is violated. Selection rule delta S is equal to 0 is violated. Is violated. Transitions occurring in violation of selection rule, not that they do not happen. बहुत इंटेंसिटी है, बहुत है, शादी करनी है तो हो ही जाएगी, लेकिन क्या लगेगा? बहुत टाइम लगेगा मनाने के लिए लोगों को. हो तो जाएगी, लेकिन इतना जज्बा होना चाहिए. Selection, if selection rule is violated, it takes time. Good. So even after withdrawal of source, radiation will continue. Because this violation, they are in violation of the selection rule. It will take time for conclusion. They will not be immediately. It will take time. If anything occurs in the violation of selection rule, they are having lifetime. Their time will be something, significant time will be there. It will take time. So after withdrawal of the source, radiation will persist. They are delayed emissions. They are called delayed emissions. If the radiation is occurring from S is equal to this is the origin of phosphorescence. Always lower frequency. क्या भैया? Lower frequency. Frequency is lower. Good. So two different multiplicity states. Transition occurs between two different multiplicity states. This is called phosphorescence. How are they different from Raman spectra? How fluorescence and what? देखिए दो क्वेश्चन हैं यहाँ पर. हाउ फ्लूरोसेंस इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम फास्फोरेसेंस? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन फ्लूरोसेंस एंड फास्फोरेसेंस? Fluorescence was from the same transition between same multiplicity state. Here transition is between two different multiplicity states. Two different multiplicity states transition will take time to conclude those. Those were immediate. There was second difference. Here frequency will be always lower. Frequencies will be always lower. Frequency will be always lower. Their frequency could be same, lower. Both the things can take place. These are the three basic differences between fluorescent spectra and phosphorescence spectra. मालूम पड़ गया भैया? सिलेक्शन रूल डेल्टा एस, हाँ तीसरा वाला था सिलेक्शन रूल डेल्टा एस इज इक्वल टू 0 इज ओबेड, सिलेक्शन रूल डेल्टा एस इज इक्वल टू 0 इज नॉट ओबेड. What is the difference between Raman spectra? Three fundamental differences I have told you between a difference. Whenever I ask difference is always to be presented tabular format. Tabular format. This side fluorescence, other side phosphorescence. Spontaneous emission between the states of same multiplicity. Spontaneous emission between states of different multiplicity. Selection rule delta S is equal to 0 obeyed. Selection rule delta S is equal to 0 not obeyed. Selection rule is not obeyed. Therefore, transition will take time to conclude. There will be time lag. They are delayed transitions and they are immediate transitions. They are the one. Fourth, frequency is same, resonant line or lower. Here frequencies are always. Good. Fluorescence and phosphorescence. What is the difference between Raman effect, Raman spectra and fluorescent spectra? First of all, Raman spectra is due to inelastic collision. Here it is first of all absorption and then it is spontaneous emission. That is inelastic scattering. In Raman spectra, frequency could be higher also. Here frequency is same or lower. And in Raman spectra, intensity was weak. Raman lines were also of weak intensity and intensities were depending upon temperature. By the increase of temperature, intensity of even weak Raman lines can be increased. Here intensities are always same as the exciting radiation. Good. Three fundamental differences. Three: origin, frequency and intensity. Good. तीनों चीज़ें खत्म कर दी, फ्लूरोसेंस एंड फास्फोरेसेंस. और क्वेश्चन खत्म हो गए. कौन कौन से थे? फ्लूरोसेंस फास्फोरेसेंस के भी देख लो भाई. हाँ 37. और देखो और कोई है क्या? 37 नहीं है, 39. Distinguish between fluorescence and phosphorescence. Explain the mechanism responsible for these phenomena. Discuss the applications of fluorescence and phosphorescence in the field of biochemistry, material science. अब भाई साहब ये जो ट्यूब होती थी पुरानी वाली, एक ऐसी ट्यूब है, इसका क्या नाम है? जो ट्यूब, तो ये ट्यूब लाइट जो लगी हुई है, मरकरी नहीं, इसको फ्लूरोसेंट लाइट बोलते हैं. इसी का नाम क्या था? फ्लूरोसेंट लाइट थी. ये फ्लूरोसेंट ट्यूब है. सो बायोकेमिस्ट्री वगैरह में एप्लीकेशन नोट्स में लिखे हुए, आप उनको पढ़ लीजिए क्या क्या एप्लीकेशन हैं उसको. करेक्ट. और कौन सा? और कोई है क्या? और कोई है क्या? चलिए जाके देखिए, जाके ख़त्म हो गया. इन टुमारोज क्लास is last. Today is the 5th. Tomorrow is the last 6th class. I have covered A to Z of molecular physics. बोलो भाई साहब. क्या कह रहे हो? हाँ हाँ आ सकता है. वही तो बताया था मैंने यही तो कहा था. फ्लूरोसेंट लाइन कैन आल्सो बी क्रिएटेड if the frequency of the exciting radiation is one of the absorption frequencies, which in the conventional source very much possible. Conventional sources are at standard frequencies. If the molecules are different, if the conventional source, incandescent lamp, mercury arc, their frequency is one of the absorption frequencies of the molecule, fluorescent will be cost. And fluorescent spectra is of high intensity, same as exciting radiation. So fluorescent spectra will mask the weak Raman lines, anti-Stokes lines. So you have to filter out fluorescence. Without filtering out fluorescent spectra, you cannot say it is Raman effect. That was one of the major drawbacks with the conventional source of light. तीन चीजें बताई थी ना आपको. तीन क्या क्या बताया था? एक तो मैंने कहा कि पूरी लाइट ऐसे ही कैसे ही इतना बड़ा सोर्स है और इतना बड़ा तुम्हारा एक्सटेंडेड सोर्स है, तो कुछ ना कुछ, और स्पेक्ट्रोमीटर में जा रहा है, स्पेक्ट्रोमीटर ऐसा छोटा सा है, तो क्या सम पार्ट ऑफ दिस लाइट कैन डायरेक्टली ज्वाइन द स्पेक्ट्रोमीटर? Instead of interacting with the molecule directly, some part of the light can directly join the spectrometer. So you have to filter out, otherwise weak Raman lines may be masked. And if weak Raman lines are masked, I will get confused whether it is Compton, because in Compton effect only the frequencies are lower. Higher frequencies are not observed. And higher frequency here was a weak intensity. So if they are masked somehow, then it will be difficult for me to say that it is Raman. So we have to go for the filtering mechanism. Third is fluorescent spectra may be cost. Fluorescent spectra can be very well cost. Good. और कोई क्वेश्चन जी?